No, Ben. I don't appreciate that.
Alright, solving exponential equations and inequalities. So equations with powers, unknown powers.
Oh, yeah, that's right there.
Okay, so for a question such as 4 to the power of x equals 256, the easiest method to solve what x is you make the other side of the equation to the same base. So you want to make the 256 4 to the power of something. 4 to the power of what is the question? 4 to the 4, 16, 64, 256. 4 to the 4. And then you kind of just equate the left and the right hand side. So it's pretty obvious x equals 4 because x is a power, 4 is a power, same base, x equals 4. Pretty straightforward?
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. That is the basic way to do it. So now 3 to the x minus 1 equals 81. We want to make our 81 3 to the power of something.
So 3 to the power of 4.
Yeah, it's 4, sorry. Get that wrong. So that's 3 to the 4. So equate your powers. You've got x minus 1 equals 4. X equals 5.
Wait, 3?
It's a 5.
Because you equate the powers. So x minus 1 equals 4.
You take out the bases to the same.
Yeah, basically, the bases are the same, so you're just equating the powers. Or if you can see, like on the left-hand side, you want something minus 1 to equal 4. Obviously, x has to be 5, and you get 3 to the 4 equals 3 to the 4.
Wait, I didn't get that, man. I didn't get that. Minus 1.
Here, you want this to say 3 to the 4. So if it's something minus 1, it's obviously 5 minus 1 would give you 3 to the 4 equals 3 to the 4.
Ah, that's when you take 1 over. Okay.
Another one. 5 to the 2x minus 4 equals 25 to the negative x plus 2. Okay, so on the right-hand side, make it to the base 5. So we get 5 to the 2x minus 4 equals 5 squared to the negative x plus 2. What happens when you have a power raised to another power? You multiply them. So essentially all we're doing is multiplying out that bracket. We get negative 2x plus 4. And then just equate the powers. So 2x minus 4 equals negative 2x plus 4. Take this on the other side, we get 4x. Take that on the other side, equals 8. So x equals 2. You can, of course, check your answer. If you were to take this x equals 2 and sub it into the question, you should get the same number on either side.
Alright.
Testing it, so we get 2 times 2 is 4 minus 4, so it's 5 to the 0, which is 1, right?
What?
You sub in x equals 2 into here, you get 4 minus 4, so 5 to the power of 0, which is 1, and 25 to the negative 2 plus 2, 25 to the 0, 1. It's correct. Next one, we have 9x equals 12 times 3 to the x minus 27. Okay, what we're going to do is simplify the left-hand side. So 3 to the 2x. And what we're aiming to get is a 3x on the left-hand side because we want it to match the 3x on the right-hand side. So we can actually change our 3 to the 2x to 3 to the x squared. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to let 3x equal y. Sorry, 3 to the x equal y. And now we have y squared equals 12 times y minus 27. I'm going to take everything onto the left-hand side, so I get y squared minus 12y plus 27 equals 0. Can we see where we're going from here?
And then you get
Null factor, yeah. So 2 factors of 27 that make negative 12. 9 and 3. Oh, they both have to be a minus. 9 and 3. So y equals 9 and y equals 3. Therefore, let's take it up here. What did y originally equal? 3 to the x. So we have these two solutions. What's 9 with a base of 3? And what's 3 with a base of 3? 3 to the 1. So therefore, x equals 2 or x equals 1. Now for inequalities, the same method works pretty much for inequalities. So if we have, for example, 16 to the power of x is greater than 2. What we're going to do is make both sides base 2. So what's 16 to the base 2? 2 to the 2, 4, 8, 16. 4. So that should be 4x. And what's 2 with a base of 2? 2 to the 1. So 4x greater than 1. Remember, if you multiply or divide by a negative number, the sign flips, otherwise it stays the same. 1/4. So it's exactly the same method, just with an inequality sign. If you divide or times by a negative number, you flip the sign over.
So that was 4x is greater than negative 1.
If that was negative 4, or negative 4x. Because then you're dividing over the negative number, and it flips the other way.
If it was negative 1,
it wouldn't, no. Okay, 2 to the negative 3x plus 1 is less than 1/16. So we need, again, to do both sides base 2. What's another way of writing 1/16? Yep. 16 to the negative 1. We want that base 2. So again, 16 base 2 is 2 to the 4. We get 2 to the 4 to the negative 1. Those two powers we can multiply. So we get 2 to the negative 4. And now just equate the powers. So negative 3x plus 1 is less than negative 4. Rearrange to solve for x. Yep, so you take away 1, get negative 5. Now divide by negative 3, what happens to the inequality? Flips. Good. Yeah. Anytime you're timesing or dividing by a negative number, the sign flips. So we get 5 on 3.